Hey guys, welcome back to Punishing Grey Raven. We do have a dev blog of them responding to the issues in the game, all the drama that's been going on. So we're going to go through the information. I have some new calculations for the event because they've extended the period of the event. And we'll go through that sort of stuff. I'll probably try and hold my own opinions to myself because that didn't go too well in the last video. And I just want to apologize to anyone that I offended in the last video because I feel like people were getting upset that I was saying I wasn't too stressed about the issues, meaning I approve and that's how I think it should be. That was not the case. I was just saying that it's not something that's going to destroy my enjoyment in the game, but I still don't think it's correct practice. So I apologize for any misunderstanding in that previous video, but this one we'll go through the stuff, we'll go through the new event stuff and all the responses. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up is just some pleasantries, them just talking about, they want to, work with the community and all that sort of stuff. We're not going to waste any time there. Now we have the energy recovery event. This one deserves an immediate apologies. We didn't think through the design of the energy recovery event as thoroughly as we should have and failed to clearly convey the rules to players. Because of this, it pushed players towards spending black cards or other real money currencies items to claim the rewards. This flies against the reputation we've established in other regions for generous rewards through normal gameplay. While we're past the point where we can massively rebalance the event and rework rewards, we will extend the event to ensure that players that log in daily will be able to earn sufficient cell batteries to claim more event rewards. We have pushed the event back to August 8th. Despite the extended time period provided, some players may still have to spend a small amount of black cards or bonus battery tokens via gift packs to receive every reward from this event. So I went in and did a little bit of math on that. This was my original post. If anything here is wrong, I do apologize once again. I've done my best to calculate it out as best I can. But this was all the original stuff that we posted based on the original days. They added 8 more days in, which means 8 more days of the wide range calculator, which is going to bring us to 18,800. Now I'll just whip up the game so we can have a look. Okay, here we go. So as you can see in this one, like I said, my calculations give us that we will reach 18,000 with the worst luck possible. The last normal reward is 18,000. We do have the skin sitting there at 20,000. So players with the worst luck will miss out. Now I did an additional calculation just to see. I found that in the comment detector, it feels like every second pull, I feel like I rotate between getting 3 different and then 2 of a kind, 3 different, 2 of a kind. And that's pretty much the way it rotates. So based off of that, I didn't calculate it in for the common one. I just went off of the basic 15 days that we'll be doing wide range pulls and taking into account that maybe once per day, because you do 2 pulls per day, you get an extra 40 points. So based off that, that gives you an extra 40 points every day for the 15 days, gives you an extra 600 points, which is I feel like that's a reasonable expectation for most players, which leaves you at 18,600, which still leaves you 1,400 points short. So like I said, they extended it. But some players will, I think, still fall short. So make of that what you will. Like I said, I'm going to try and refrain from holding my opinions, positive or negative. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I just want to get the info out there for you guys so you guys can make your own decision. Now, there are definitely ways they could go about getting all the rewards to players, just some, sell batteries in the mail or something like that. But if you do get to that point and you're just short, keep in mind that one pull on this thing to get 500 points is going to cost you 250 black cards. So at that point, if you get to 18,000, you had the worst luck possible. It will cost you 1,000 extra black cards to go ahead and get the skin. So that's where it's at. Next up, we have the rainbow card and monthly pass pricing. I'm just going to basically skip over. I'm not going to read it word for word. All this stuff, you guys can read it yourself. I'll leave it linked in the description. But basically what they are doing is they're going to leave the pass as it is. So the issue was between, you bought the $5 pack, you got 28 cards. You still had to get 2 cards somewhere to get the monthly pack. What they're going to do is they're going to introduce, and they said it will take some time to do, they're going to introduce 2 packs. The first pack will be the one that's currently there for 30 rainbow cards, gets you that pack. They're going to introduce a new pack, which is going to cost 28 cards. You can only have 1 active at a time, so you have to choose one. And the 28 card one will basically have a little bit reduced black card return to compensate for the fact that they're making it cheaper. So that is what they're doing. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Next up, novice mission reward. Some players have brought up the issue that the novice mission rewards, yada, yada, yada. I'm just going to paraphrase this one as well because I know what's going on. Basically, on the Chinese version, they did have an extra 1,000 black cards worth of rewards through the novice missions. But over here, they decided to remove 1,000 black cards from it and give us the Nonami skin, considering that they value the Nonami skin around 1,000 black cards. So that is where the trade-off happened. Now, I completely understand a lot of people would rather have 1,000 black cards. So, they basically say that at the end. They say, we understand some players may feel they're missing out, receiving a cosmetic reward instead of more flexible currency drops. While the novice mission rewards will not be changing, we hear you and will better consider the future structure of future rewards. I said future an extra time. So basically, that's their explanation for why it is what it is. Let me know if you guys agree with it or not, your feelings about that. But like they said, they understand. They're not going to change this one. They'll try and do better next time. That's the response. Okay, exchange rate and taxes. Because both Google Play and App Store have their own pricing templates, the price of in-app purchases is automatically converted to the store's own exchange rate system. We sadly do not have full control over this and ask you for your understanding on the matter. So that's referring to the fact that I think prices are about, for my calculations, was like 8 to 10% more expensive on the global version than the CN version when you just convert the CN currency to US and buy it on the CN version. So that's the response for that. I'm not even going to enter into this one because I don't know. There's too much knowledge base needed to know if that's what's going on or not. So that's what they have responded. Let me know what you guys think. Font size. So this is one that's been going on for ages since beta, the font size changing. It gets blurry. I'm sure you guys have seen it from time to time where you get a blurry font size. Basically, they just said they're continuing to adjust and optimize things so everything appears crisp and clear on all hardware. Next up, PC version. Now, this is something that I see a hell of a lot. We've received a deluge of queries as to whether there'll be an official PC version of Punishing Grey Raven, and we're thrilled that so many players on the other platforms want to play our game. We are internally debating the viability of a native PC release, but in the meantime, we fully endorse the use of Android emulators, yada, yada, yada. Our native gameplay and keyboard controls should allow you to fully enjoy the game on PC for the time being. So basically, PC, they're discussing it, but for now, just use emulators because they're like a lot of games don't endorse emulators. So just the fact that they say that is all right. So use them for now. Hopefully, we get a PC version. I'd love to see a PC version, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Release regions. Now, this happens in a lot of games where they do a global launch, and this is something I've seen in the comments a lot, where they do a global launch and then it doesn't go everywhere. But basically, they say there's local policies and copyright restrictions. So I've just known this from a bunch of games where some countries just miss out on the global launch due to like restrictions and stuff like that. If that is you, go to QApp, go to TapTap, go to APK Pure, get an APK, and you can play it on Android. If you've got iPhone, I think you can change your region on your iPhone and get it downloaded like that. I'm not a big iPhone user, so we'll have to check. You'll have to check that out. But for Android, you can definitely get it from those places. Other issues. Basically, no online game launch is entirely without technical issues, and we're actively addressing ours as quickly as possible. Our customer service team is collecting your feedback on network, account switching, and binding. Now, there is an account switching issue that I've found since I made a second account. If I'm logged into a Google account, I can't swap to another Google account on that device. The way to do it is, and if people are having this issue, if you've got a device that's logged into a Google account and you want to switch Google account, you actually have to log into the existing Google account on another device so it kicks the binding from the first device, and then you can swap that device to another Google. However, if you do have a Facebook and a Google, you can swap freely between them. It's just your phone is bound to that one Google device by what Minds is happening until you log into that Google account on another device. It's just a bit of a gimmick if people are having trouble with multiple accounts. Hopefully it doesn't affect too many people. But they're basically saying just leave feedback. Thank you all once again for your feedback, enthusiasm, and patience through this sometimes messy launch. We will keep listening and making changes based on your feedback. So the other thing is the Discord is down for a bit. They put a post out on Discord saying that they're closing the official Discord. the way I understand it wasn't an official Discord. It was a community's Discord, and they just said, okay, we'll sit in here and get feedback from here. Then obviously all the stuff went down. So they basically said, listen, we're just closing the Discord for a bit. We're making changes to it, and then we'll reopen it. And now they will be running it, as I understand it. So that is happening as well. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on everything. I'm cool to see your guys' thoughts. Like I said, I wanted to keep my opinions to myself because I feel like I was misunderstood in the last video. But hey, that is the information that's going on. That is their response. Like I said, let me know what you think. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.